welcome to our little judo talk after day 3. And I really must say, Chloe, it was such a long day. I feel like I was fighting with some of the fighters. It was a hard day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We've been out of our seats that many times, but it's been incredible, and what a fantastic finish in that end final.
Yes,
wow,
yes,
amazing.
Yes,
yeah.
So let's go through each category. We will have a look what happened there, have a look to the winners and also to the bronze medal contest, and we're going to start with the category under 78 kilos. So it was a field of 17 athletes. The European champion from last year, Malonga, wasn't there. In absence of her, it was the young Beata Pakut of Poland who did it and won gold today. And we're going to have a look how her fights were today, right? Yeah. So she got a bye in the first round, and then her opponent from Israel in the second round was Inba Lanier. She hold her. We're going to have a look. She Pakut there. Yeah. First try to manage her turner and hold her with this Osei Komi. Well, that is a good start in the day, right?
Yeah, great spatial awareness from her there. She really just felt the right position and very, very strong. Yeah, she had a superb start.
That was right after a minute. Then she was in the contest, in the competition, and then she faced the number 1 seed here, funniest Poisson, and that was incredible. She was in a really good mood, and she won with her. I think it was about after 3 minutes. Let's see, it was an Ashiwasa. She bet funniest Poisson. And there we're gonna see the action. Yeah, in the end she just countered her.
Yeah, you could see here the direction, the uchi kind of missed the direction with the head, and then she just used her foot to take that foot away, but the rotation was perfect as well.
Absolutely. Almost she was going backwards. She still managed to keep the balance and just use this for her attack. In the semi-final, it was a win by 3 shidos against Audrey Joy-Meo, the second French fighter. And in the final, then she had Russia Steenhuis, also a really strong fight, and also decided by 3 shidos. So it is Beata Pakut who takes this, and the 2 bronze medals. We're gonna have a look. Went to funniest Poursuite of France. It was a very quick bronze contest at all.
Yes.
In the first second, she threw her opponent from Kosovo, Kuka, by Ipon, and she threw her and then hold her on the ground. And the second one went to Bernadette Graf, the second bronze medal contest. She won against. There we're gonna see it. She won against Audrey Joy-Meo.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
that's the first. That's the funniest day for sweet. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. She kind of as she went forward, she switched direction and kind of caught Kuka unawares. But it was the transition, the continuation into the hold that was really impressive there as well. You can see they started inside.
Yeah. She kept control over the time, and I'm also really happy for Bernadette Graf. I really must say, because she was injured for a longer time, and now to end up here with a medal is you see it, just incredible. She just turned and used the opportunity here. There again, this is a good view.
Yeah, she could feel Chumeru pulling back, and she just turned and drove her in the perfect direction. It was really well anticipated.
Yeah, absolutely, and consistent until the end. So we're gonna have a look then in the women heavyweight, and we had 18 judokas. Romana Dico also not here. The French woman could not defend her title. She's already focusing on the Olympics. Yeah. It's normal, and. It was, instead of her, it was Kyra Said of Turkey who took advantage and went until the final and won gold today. And she was really, I love to see her. She is on the tatami. She's very, she's an upright fighter. She can throw, and she showed that also today. Today, she got a bye in the first round, and then in her first fight, she was up against the Russian, Angela Gasparian. She threw her once with Vasari. Yeah. And then there was the second Vasari. Have a look. how flexible she is for heavyweight.
Yeah, she has really good awareness of her opponent's movement as well. So where their weaknesses, an error made there, but she continued the momentum for the Sasai Komiyashi there.
Good control there on the right shoulder from the Russian, huh? Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the second fight then was the pool final, and she was facing the French fighter Anne Fatoumata Mbairo. There she won by 3 penalties. So her opponent received 3 shidos. And then it was time for the semi-final, where she was fighting against the Belarusian Marina Slutskaya. And she threw her, hold her. Also, the transition is good, huh?
Yeah, really good. And what she also showed today was she has a lot of throws that she does in lots of different directions, and she has really good control. And her fitness levels were really good, I thought, today as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, and then it was time for the final. In the final, she had the second French fighter, and it was just 19-year-young Lea Fontaine. She bet, and in the end, it was a nice attack from her. Huh?
Yeah. I think the experience was what it was there. Look at the control of the sleeve. She totally took the control away from the young French fighter and controlled her all the way down. She secures the hold, but she didn't need it. She got really quite tactical.
Yeah.
She but it was. I just think overall today she shone above everybody else, didn't she?
Absolutely. So she won already in 2016 the European title, and today she won her second gold medal. So let's have a look at the 2 bronze medalists. Bronze went to Marina Slutskaya of Belarus and to Raquel Nunes, and she had such a great smile. She was throwing her opponent Kalanina, the Ukrainian. There we're going to see it.
Yeah, the Soto Makakomi. She just kept control of the sleeve, full commitment, and it was the full commitment that did it. And the pressure pulling that arm in gave her an opportunity to finish on the ground. And what she did was she just adjusted herself when she could. So when she felt her opponent move away, she adjusted herself and controlled her and kept her there for the full Wazari.
Yeah.
And there you see. But what a relief. I mean, the celebrations afterwards were great.
What a big smile. Yeah. Happy that she went onto the podium, winning bronze for Kalanina, the Ukrainian. It's a 5th place. Yeah. All right, so we're going to have a look then to men category, under 90 kilogram. And this category with 33 athletes were full of top players.
Oh, wow.
And it shows we are going to have, as number 1 seed today was Nicolas Scherzer, former world champion. He didn't make it until the final. It was, in the end, Lasha Bikauri. Here we're going to see him, Bikauri. And his first fight was against Alexis Mathieu. He threw him twice.
Yeah, the Soto Makakomi again. And what he showed from the beginning in every single contest was he meant business. He wanted to throw with big techniques. That's his style. And, it's a winning formula for him now.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time. That was the first fight. Yeah. And whilst others needed some time to get into the competition, he really just went on it, bam, threw him twice, and had a clear aim to get into the final. Next contest was against Lee Kochman, the Israeli fighter, and against him, it was brilliant. Have a look how he bet him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a tougher contest for him. Just threw him just before the halfway mark, but it was the full commitment and rotation, and it takes a lot to do that. You can see, started with the Ouchigari, got a little bit of a reaction from his opponent, and then, wowed everybody with that one.
Yes, absolutely. Then it was time for the pool final, and he was up against the former world champion from Serbia, Nemanja Majdov. And that was also such a strong fight. Maybe we're going to have a look at that. Yes, about after a minute.
Yeah,
direct him. Yeah,
direct that time as well. See, there's the grip over the top.
Yeah,
and then bit of resistance, and then straight over the top. Look at that.
Incredible. How he got his body under control. This is almost acrobatic.
Yeah. he's just hunting the big techniques all the time, isn't he? And as well, when he gets his first score, he doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
He constantly goes to finish the contest. Amazing.
Yeah. And then the next round, it was already in the semi-final, and then he faced the Turkish Michael Skank. Oh, it was a beautiful Uchigari, right? Right in the last minute, almost in the last minute.
Yeah, he went for the Uranagi.
He was looking first for the Uranagi again.
Yeah.
But then switched.
Yeah.
He realized this. Absolutely brilliant. And then he was in the final, and his teammate Beka Gwiniashvili also had a really good day and made it until the final. So it was an all-Georgian final, and that was really just incredible. He was already leading by Vasari, and then he just turned him this little power package. And on the one side, I was so happy for Bekauri, but on the other side, when you know that Beka Gwiniashvili for a second time didn't manage it really to go to the Olympics last Olympic cycle,
and he's been such a consistent medalist on the world tour over a long period of time, and he's a favourite for lots of people to watch because he shows fantastic judo. He's that typical Georgian style, explosiveness, and it was sad to see that happen, but two Georgians in the final. We've got to be happy with that.
Somebody has to win, somebody is losing. Yeah. So we're going to have a look at the two bronze medal contests. Let's see if we're going to show you something. The first bronze medal contest, Mikhail Igolnikov with a lovely Ochimata, a huge one, right? Against Nemanja Majdov.
Yeah.
That was really brilliant. Have a look.
Yeah, I think it was the fourth time they'd met, and Nemanja Majdov has a real problem with Igolnikov, can't get past it. Seemed to hold back a little bit there, and that's his signature technique, and everyone's waiting for it all the time he comes on. Everyone kind of stops and watches what's going to happen, but he...
Todd Christian, the second bronze medalist, against Skank, the Hungarian, on the podium.
Yeah, that was a long contest, wasn't it? Really long, way into golden score. And they went for techniques at the same time, but it worked out for Todd Christian there. You see the relief on his face. Oh, it was. I felt like I fought that fight with him.
Yes. Let's have a look in the under 100 kilo category. Today, gold medalist is Tomáš Nikiforov, the Belgian. He had an incredible strong day today. This is his first fight against Elmar Gazimov. There you're gonna see Vasari, the score. Just controlled him,
maneuvered him over there, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he was in the next round, and he won against the Belarus Mikita Svirit. So he won by I think it was also Vasari. Yep.
Yeah, another Uranagi. It was a late one.
Yeah.
You can see quite low. And just turned right at the last minute. And just got enough of him on his back there. Wow.
It wasn't over then, because then Cyril Marais was waiting for him. And the Olympic bronze medalist of France, have a look. Oh, that was huge. So threw him for Vasari, and did a good fight until the end. And then in the semi-final, it was the Georgian Ilya Sulamanidze who was waiting for Tomáš Nikiforov. So he threw him for Vasari.
Yeah,
that was close.
Yeah, it was. There was a bit of a tussle, wasn't there, on the way down there?
There again, the replay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Then it was the Georgian who closed that gap and threw him for Vasari, so everything was open again. And in the end, look at this last seconds on the scoreboard. He received his second Vasari.
Yeah. Bit of a counter
he wanted
attack.
A golden score, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he went round for the Kosoto, didn't he? The Georgian, and he managed the big Uranagi. spectacular techniques to do from the heavyweights.
Absolutely. Then in the final, he was up against the number 1 seed, the other Georgian, Valam Lipateliani. Have a look at this.
Yeah, Valam Lipateliani went for his signature technique, the Soto Makakomi.
Yeah.
And he did get some rotation, but it was well anticipated there by Nikiforov. He moved in the opposite direction, a little bit over, more movement than Lipateliani was wanting, and managed the counter.
So that is the gold medalist, Toma Nikiforov. Let's have a look then to the 2 bronze medalists. Alexander Idir, he became 3rd.
Yeah, that was his...
against the Georgian Sulamanidze.
Yeah.
It was a golden score, you see, after about a minute. So he takes bronze today. And so did the Azeri Selim Kotsoyev. Oh, that was brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, we've saw that technique quite a few times, haven't we, over this weekend, where we've got a right versus right, and they kind of get enticed into going for that sasai movement, sometimes just to get a reaction to go for a secondary technique, but the gripping was too strong there for him. The counter, wow, it was amazing. Yeah,
absolutely. Let's have a look then. Last category, men's heavyweight. So the gold medal stayed in Russian hands, but it wasn't Bashayev who won it last year. He was not here. Instead of him, it was Inay Tasoyev who took gold today. He got a bye in the first round, and then he was up to the Spanish fighter. His name Iriniel Vasile Shelaru Grigoras, long name. He won by Ippon, and quick, with this choke. Just in the right timing. Don't see this very often.
Yeah, he got into the right position. Yeah.
After that, he was up against the Austrian Daniel Allersdorfer, and he threw him first for Vasari. We're going to have a look at this.
Oh,
oh my God. He almost threw himself, right?
Yeah. Over-rotated as well.
Yeah.
So there's the Ouchi. Oh, uses his legs and the hip rotation.
Yeah. Oof. But it comes even better, because after there's the kind of counter, and there was the Ippon, for him for Ippon. So that was the second. So 8 seconds before the end, you see. And then Guram Tushishvili was waiting for him in the semi-final. And he almost, he threw him and then hold him for Saikomi. Won this semi-final against the Georgian. Here we're gonna see. Good transition here, worked things out. Jumped.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Big driving Uchigari.
Yeah.
And then just controlled the shoulder very well. Came round the legs, and there was no way out there from there.
So, and that gave him the place in the final, and there he was up against Hank Kroll. Hank Kroll had a good day so far, beating the Olympic champion earlier on and his teammate. But in the final, it was Tasoyev who was the better one. He just won against Hank Kroll. Have a look at this one, the final contest. Yeah.
Yeah. Massive. Absolutely, yeah. Very similar to the technique that Tomo Nikiforov did on Lipateliani in the final.
Yeah, we have
just
seen
over
this
rotates in the opposite way
a few times today. And we also want to mention the two bronze medalists. And this is Guram Tushishvili, the Georgian, who was in the bronze medal contest against Roy Meyer. There we're going to see. Took control of the situation, right?
Yeah.
To Vasari he scored. That was the second one. And Lukas Kopalek here against our Sasson. He also won bronze. He was number 1 seed here today. Incredible. So we have seen really such good throws until the end.
Yeah. There's Sasson when he took the score back.
Yeah.
So he'd evened it up, but this was a dynamite.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And mentally he stayed strong, Lukas Kopalek. And in the golden score, 20 seconds about, he then threw him and got bronze. So let's have a look at the medal table so far. Kosovo, number 1 with 2 gold medals and a bronze medal. followed by Turkey, 2 gold medals, and the third place France with 1 gold, 3 silver, and 4 bronze medals. So that's let us say concludes the European Championships in Lisbon. We really had 3 days of good action. Next event will be in 2 weeks with the European Judo Open in Zagreb. And before we say bye-bye to you, we have the top 5 Ippons from the preliminaries selected by our computer team. So enjoy. And it was a pleasure, Chloe, working with you.
It's been great. We've had a fantastic weekend. But I hope you can join us in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, we will. But now we have to recover too. So bye-bye to everybody. Thanks that you joined us.
Bye-bye.